everybody, it's Modern Day Nana. Okay, so I was thinking we need to make something for people to put their cards in. I think I'll just put this on one of the tables, and if somebody has some gifts, there'll be room around it to put some actual gifts. But, you know, most people nowadays give cards. So anyway, I went ahead and did all this, and I'm just going to show it to you. The banner was, the letters I feel like are too big for the banner, but, you know, it's fine. I mean, they could be smaller and it would be cute. You know, the perfectionist in me wants to redo it and make them smaller, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to try not to, but anyway, let me see here what we did. I took, first of all, let me zoom up on, we'll zoom up on the art. What I did was I took a banner from the Dollar Tree. I took a burlap banner, and I think 1, 2, 3, 4, there were 6 pendants in it. Okay, so I pulled one of the pendants off because we just needed 5 of them for the word cards, and I took a piece of lace that was from a top. I cut the top apart, and I just cut the lace, and it was nice because I didn't really waste any lace because I just like cut it to size, and it worked out really well. The green we have used before. So the green was a table runner. I got several 1 year after the fact. I think it was at Hobby Lobby for Thanksgiving fall. So I literally got them for like 10 cents for this big roll of table runner stuff, and I about used it up. But I cut that, just cut it down a little smaller. Then I cut the lace, and as you can see, it's not super ooper duper precise, but you know, I like it. And then I took, and they're not wonky because I did measure a little bit, but the letters I freehanded. Now you could take a stencil, you could do them on the computer and cut them out, you know, whatever. I just thought, I'll just do it freehand. So if you want yours neater or smaller, because these are kind of big, you know, you can do that. But I freehanded them on a piece of cardstock, and then I just took an old book, tore out some pages, and glued them on. So then I glued all the layers together. So we've got the burlap banner, we've got the lace pendant, we've got the green, and then we've got our letters. And it turned out super cute, I feel like, and we are going to have that in our old suitcase. I've got probably a good 6 old suitcases. I inherited a few from Mom. She passed away. It's not been that long, but I've been enjoying her through her junk, if you know what I mean. Just messing with it and touching it and doing stuff with it. And honestly, that way I feel like she's being part of things too. She'll be part of my son's wedding, and I really like that. So, you know, there are ways to remember people. So anyway, this old suitcase is in really good shape, and I just pulled the thing up in the back and clipped it. You know, it has like a cover over the front and the back to when you have your clothes in there, so it's all really in nice shape. I took, the other day I was sorting out books, and I kind of sorted a bunch of classics together. I wanted to stay kind of with the neutral theme, so I did that, and we just have some classic books, and some I laid down, and I don't know if I showed you guys or not. I had gotten this heart. I think I might have showed it to you. I got this heart, and I didn't realize on the back of it was a Christmas scene, the one with the key in it there. So I just painted it with some gold spray paint and shook some cinnamon over it. That's all I did. Let it dry. I think I might have put a clear coat over it. So that's what I did there. This is the last one of those like filigrees. I got 2 of these and 2 different kinds the same day, and they're not like curtain rod ends or anything. They are just actual little statues, so I thought that was cute. Got some doilies, a piece of that eucalyptus that my daughter-in-law to be got 2 trash bags full of. I think she said she paid $50 for it, so I'm just kind of weaving that in through the stuff. If you look at the last couple of videos, you'll see me incorporating that, but I have tons more. Just the cute little books, the frame I picked up at the thrift store, and it has got, I'm not sure what you call that, if it's like, I want to say cruel, but I might be wrong. It had a little stain down in the corner. I think it was something I've had, so I just cut it to fit the frame and stuck it in that frame. C for what's his last name and will be her last name. And oh my gosh, you guys, the queen of the show, look at this light academia piece. I kid you not. I left the price tag on there to see if we could see it. I mean, hold on, sorry. Oh, you can't really see it. I think it either says $2.99 or $3.99. I can't make it out. Look at this baby. If this doesn't scream light academia, I don't know what does. The shade is perfect. It's an old oil lamp that's been made into a lamp. Even the cute little top is kind of like a rutilated crystal, it's like a smoky crystal-y look to it. I mean, you guys, when you go looking for stuff, because I really haven't had like light academia on my like radar for too awful long, but I really thought that would encompass what they are, and we're not doing that for the wedding. So I wanted to fit it in with this couple shower. So that is that. So I have vignettes where we did last video for the tables, all set in their separate boxes. This can go on a table, and I'm sure I have one more that I was going to do like the little guessing games on and stuff, and maybe set up the, I bought a couple of, they're 11 by 14, paint by number, but I did, you could customize them, so one is of their pets and one is of one of their engagement pictures. So I'm going to have that sitting there, and I'll try to get it started so that people aren't, like, oh, I can't start on a blank page, because, that's an artist, and lots of people's issue. Like, oh, no, I can't, but if it started, So anyway, let me get that. I'm not sure when I'll get that. If I get it here in the next few days, I'll put it into this before I send this out. If not, I'll have to show you at the shower. But this can be for the gift table, and I love it. Okay guys, so this is the birdcage arrangement I was going to do, and I'm not sure whether I'll do it on a table or a counter. We'll just see how our space is. Now, we made the birdcage prints in a few videos back, and those graphics were just off the graphics fairy. They're like illustrated bird cages, and then birdcage prints, and then I just backed them with some canvas that I had gotten on a roll at the thrift store, which is awesome. and just some paper, scrapbook paper. And then we have the bird cages and just basically stuff I picked up. That I made some little like scenes inside the bird cages. Now I've got more of those, but that's what would fit on this mirror, so that's what I did. Okay, the bird cage in the back was a thrift store, and I just took a piece of cord and hung that little photo on it. I thought that was really cute, just like a little portrait photo. And then inside, you can't see them. There are a couple of little metal crowns that are actually really cute up close. The top of this, I just have it sitting on there, hey, is a top of an old, like, thing to put a flower pot in. And it came apart, and so I kept that because I thought it looked like a crown. The candles were a thrift store find. The candle holders, probably I painted them. I don't see, you can see them there in the back. And I had some little plates, so I just glued the plate to the candle holder and then just put the candle on top of it. So that's what's back there, and I'll light them when, you know, we have the thing, because it's just metal, so they'll be fine. I don't know if you can see very well in this back one. I got this bird cage, this white one, from my stepmom one year for Christmas. But it's just got a bunch of those balls. They're ceramic balls in the back there, you can see. This little plaque I thought was absolutely adorable. So I just leaned it up against there. Now I just took and put some cinnamon, sprayed some clear spray paint, and shook some cinnamon to make the bird cages look a little rusty. And down here is I believe it's what you would hold your twine in. The little handle is right there by it. But I'm just going to put a candle in it and sit it there, and we can light that candle. I was trying to find a little something to put in the bottom, like another one of those little plates. I'll see if I can come up with something so if it drips, it goes in there and doesn't get all over the over the twine holder. And then here's another one. The last one I have made of those. It's one of those little book page balls, and I just have it sitting on a doily with one of those little risers from the Dollar Tree. One of those eucalyptus garlands in the back that my daughter-in-law to be got in that bag. This was Mom's. This little bird cage was Mom's. I just put a little riser in there, which is really a couple little paperback books that I covered. I had already painted them white. And I just put a couple doilies on top of them, and there's just a few of the little pictures I have, and that is super duper adorable. And then another twine holder over here in the corner, and I think I got, that was probably Mom's too. And then the candle holder here is just one I picked up at the thrift store. I don't know if you can see back there. Can you see? In between there, see the little crowns in that bird cage in the back? Really cute. So this to me again says Light Academia, so that's what I'm going for with this bridal shower, and I think it does a pretty good job of doing that. The illustrations I think are pretty important. Part of the Light Academia look, so I think that, you know, those tie in really good. Bird cages, I feel like, are Light Academia. So, yeah, so I think this pretty much will wrap up, I think, the Light Academia stuff I've got going on until the shower. The shower's not for a couple of weeks. but I just wanted to get working on it and, you know, get stuff done. And then when I set up, I'll take a video of that and show it to you guys, okay? And, you know, hopefully we'll have a great turnout. I think she's going to do taco, like a taco bar, which isn't very, I mean, you know, what could you do? Everybody seems to like tacos, so that's what we're going to do. So, yeah, I'll let you know how that goes, but I just wanted to show you this and the, you know, where they can put the cards, in that little vignette we did first, and yeah, I'm feeling really good about it. So I have not nearly run out of junk, but you know, after we get done with this, it will be full force into the wedding stuff, because we have got not even 3 months. Yeah, no, we do have. No, we've got July, August, and September. So no, not even 3 months. So, okay. So, anyway, yeah. So, it's a Modern Day Nana. Like and subscribe. We're going to start doing all things mossy again. I know we've already done a lot of moss in the past, but, you know, we're going to incorporate that into our wedding decor, which is going to be Hobbit themed. So, okay, guys, like and subscribe if you haven't. And I hope you'll join me. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I'll get back to you. Okay? All right. See you later. Bye.